Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Char Futur 4. It's a tier 9 French premium medium tank. It's located on the northeast spawn of Westfield, and this is a recon battle, and it's under the command of WiwoKiller of the SKIL6 clan, and he's in platoon with Vanya 379, also of SKIL6. Game on! Two Char Futur 4s, but one of them looks quite normal, the other one is a gingerbread man. Oh dear. I much prefer standard camouflage. The Char Futur 4 acts more like a tank destroyer than a medium tank. It's got the speed of a medium tank, but and it does have a decent 105mm main gun. It's capable of doing 390 alpha, and it's got 4 shots. And that Object 140 is an idiot because he just managed to what's the term? He fishtailed us. No, it's called the particular mover, the parking maneuver. Not the parking maneuver. That's not the right word. It'll come back to me anyway. No, he did a particular maneuver. Designed to actually force people to swerve. Well, first shot is a penetration shot, and he gets a high roll. Second shot goes in, and well, he's getting loads of track damage. Oh, he's just ran into his teammate there. Accidental, I'm sure. The pits maneuver, that's the one I was thinking. I kept thinking pen maneuver, but it's actually the pits maneuver. That's what that guy did, the Object 140. He spun us around by pushing out our rear. Okay, now we're almost... Oh, not quite ready, but the Centurion Action 10 has gone down. We're still waiting for the last few seconds for it to load, and we're ready. Now, well, first shot goes easily through the Progetto 46. It doesn't have much in the way of armor, and we've reacquired a G-Saw. We'll take him and get first one in. He's really been quite silly because he's popped out. The intra-clip reload time is 4 seconds. It's quite long on a Char Futur 4. Okay, are we going to pop the reload? No, I think he wants that last shell for the Bosch. And he gets him at range! So that's 2 kills now for Wiwo and 1 kill for Vanya. You can see Vanya's just behind us on the right. Okay, so he's in reload. Vanya will know that. And look, we can see the enemy across the valley. And that's really silly being out there, being spotted. And they're taking serious damage. Vanya just got a big hit on, I think it was the BZ-176. Centurion 7-1. First round that we fire in gets a pen. Go for the second one, and he gets that one too. You see a super conk, but he's partially concealed, so we're probably looking at him through the garage. That shell will probably pass through the garage into the vehicle on the other side of the building. He's decided not to shoot because it might be a wasted shell. You get 32 rounds of ammo in the Char Futur 4, so it's not a huge amount. It's actually 8 reloads. Okay, pop the reload, and he's loading the heat rounds this time. See, these rounds are, if I can show you that to you, are 390 alpha, 330mm pen. You can see Vanya's moved back, he's gone to the cops. Two down on the enemy at the moment. Progetto's staying out of sight. He's very reluctant to pop up. We can see the super conk, and that one hits the tracks. guy was maneuvering, but it didn't help him because that went through the lower plate. And that one went through as well. He fired blind on the last one. Now he's in full reload. And unfortunately, the Progetto is now coming back up. So we're not loaded. Oh, he went down. Well, that's good news. He went down to our Bosch 155. And the Bosch has just gone down as well, taken out by their Centurion 7-1. So all of our guys are now stuck in the corner on this recon, or they're up in the other area of the map and we can't see them. Where are they? Well, we've only got 5 left. I'm looking at the map. All 5 are, yeah, it appears they're all down in this area of the map. So, yes, we're kind of isolated. They've gone down to our cap area. Okay, AMX 13105, we can certainly take this guy out. Waiting for the bush, and he gets the bush and he uses it, takes the guy down. Vanya's still alive, not anymore, he just, what is he? No, he's still alive. But we get the Hesh barn on the enemy team. Oh, and look at that, the Centurion 7-1 popped out in front of us, and we put the round in, and he's finished. That's 5 kills now for Wiwo, and Vanya's only on 1. There's only 3 left on our team. Supercop is a 1-shot. And we get him at range. And that means we've got a top gun. There's only 2 left. It's Vanya and us. So the platoon is still alive. And the enemy's capping. We need to get to the cap. He's joining his teammate because I reckon he thinks that the enemy's going to decap. They're not going to want to continue the cap and end the game when there's only 2 left. So we're taking a gamble here, and oh, here comes the BZ-176. We're loaded. 1 shot. He takes out the BZ-176. It might mean that the enemy might continue the cap. No, they decapped. And we get the first shot in. And the next one. We took a hit from the TS-54, and we get the 3rd one in. We're now in full reload, and it's down to Vanya to hold that leopard at bay. He is a 1-shot. Now, this thing's so thin on armour. The best armour on it is at the front of the turret. It's only 140mm. But you can see that there's 2 enemy tanks across the valley, a T-28 prototype and the TS-54. The leopard's up ahead. Vanya gets 1 shot into the T-28. We're still loading. But once we're loaded, we should be able to take this guy out with 2 shots. Well, in fact, actually only takes 1 shot because Vanya got another hit. And the TS-54, well, we can see him through the arches. He didn't fire as he pulled back through that arch. I think Vanya's reloading now. Leopard's going to be up ahead of us. I'm surprised the Leopard didn't try to come up through the tree line and nail us whilst we were reloading. He must have realised that one of the tanks was going to be on reload and an easy kill. He fires 1 in, gets the Leopard, can ram kill him now. In fact, he does and gets the kill, but takes a hit from the TS-54. But we've got more than enough health now to stay alive and kill this TS-54. And I think both of us are going to go in at the same time. We've got 9 kills. Vanya's got 1. We need this for a Pools medal. There he is. That's 1. Go for the next one to kill and get the Pools. And he does. And that wins the game for WiwoKiller and Vanya 379. Here's the end of battle stats. So look at this. This was the first ace tanker for WiwoKiller of SKIL6 in the Char Futur 4. When you see that scroll underneath the M, you know that's the first time he's done it. So this was the first ace tanker. Well done indeed. He got a Reaper badge for taking out consecutive enemies with consecutive shots. He also got a Fire for Effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. Spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage. Kamikaze for taking out an enemy tank that was 1 tier higher by ramming it, and that was the Leopard. He actually had the presence of mind to know that by running into the Leopard, instead of actually shooting him, he would actually pick up a kamikaze as well. He got a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 8. And here's the major medals. Yes, the epic medals he got in this one. He got a Pools medal for getting 10 enemy kills. He did most of the work, but Vanya was there and he was helping a lot. He also picked up a Nichols medal. That's killing 4 enemy tanks or tank destroyers with a medium tank in a battle, at least 1 tier higher. And of course, the BZ-176 was one of those. The Leopard was also one of those. And I think actually, well, there was a number of other tanks like the Superconk, I think he hit. Or at least you can look down this list. The Heshbon was one of those as well. The Bosch was one of those. Yes, it's a long list of tanks. There's another one. The AMX 13105, that was a tier 10. Supercomp was a tier 10, yes. So he did do a lot of killing of tier 10 tanks, and he more than earned the Nichols medal in this game. He also picked up the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, a tank sniper for getting the most damage at a distance of 300 meters or more, and of course he got a top gun for getting at least 6 kills, and he more than got that. His win rate from this battle, 14,299, which is super Unicum standard and quite a bit more. Let's have a look at team score. Well, the highest damage was 7,479 hit points. Second highest actually went to the Foch 155. Not to Vanya. The Foch 15 managed 4,834, and in third place, the Superconk managed 4,809. Oh, actually, yes, that is slightly more. And then we've got Vanya with 4,188. So he's 4th in damage, but there was 2 really good players racking up the damage in that game. And of course, it was Wiwo who was actually doing most of the work. When it came to kills, Wiwo got that as well. 2/3 of the enemy team, 10 kills in total. The next highest scorer was the BZ-176, who racked up 5 kills. That's 1/3 of our team. And then we got 3 kills went to the Foch 155 on our team, and 2 kills went to the Superconk and the Centurion 7-1 on the enemy team. So yes, I'm afraid Vanya only got the 1 kill in the game, but he did pick up 2 other medals. He picked up a Confederate and a Defender medal as well for resetting the cap. He was the one who got the reset on that Leopard. When it came to base XP, we can see that, yes, yet again, it's WiwoKiller. He got 1,768, 1,053 went to Vanya 379, and the next highest after that was the Foch 155 with only 839. So 2 players scored over 1,000 base in the game. Alexa, stop. He fired 25 rounds in that game. He got 24 direct hits on the enemy and 21 penetrations, 7,479 hit points of damage, of which 4,222 were at more than 300 meters. He received 3 hits from the enemy, all 3 were penetrations. I did say the armor on this thing, on the Char Futur 4, is very thin. It's more like a tank destroyer than a medium tank when it comes to armor, and therefore anything that hits it normally goes through. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 12 enemy vehicles damaged, 10 killed, and 3,181 hit points of spotting assist in the game. And he got 3 defense points when he reset the cap after the Leopard was reset the first time by Vanya when he picked up his Defender. On a premium count, he actually made a profit of 68,275 credits from that game. And he also took away 60 bonds for a mission achievement. And on top of that, 8,089 experience points out of it as well. What a great game that was. That was certainly very, very exciting. 2 Char Futur players who actually knew what they were doing with their tank and were playing it to the best of its abilities. They weren't trying to what's the word? Grapple with the enemy. No, I'm not. It's not the right word. They weren't trying to fight it out at close range with the enemy. They were doing what they could to actually try and make sure it was a long-range engagement so they could use their nice 105mm rounds to actually punch holes in the enemy at distance. And that's one of the reasons why we see that tank sniper medal. And, of course, the fact that the detail, you can see 4,222 hit points of damage at long range. He was trying to make it a long-range engagement so that the enemy didn't actually hit his armor. So very well played indeed by WiwoKiller. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.